Happy days. Hashtag health, wealth, life. Day 33. It's the 3rd of February 2017. And today we're going to talk about 30 days of pay. What the hell does that mean? I'm going to come to that in a moment. This is filmed live. If you're watching on Facebook and it might be a recording, you can please share the love, press share, press thumbs up, let me know you're in the house, and share the button below and comment below. Comment. So I'll start the conversation in a moment. Noz and Kelly, happy to see you. Hi Noz again. I'll come around. Lauren, hope you're okay. And Em, good to see you as well. So we'll talk about 30 days of pay in a moment and what that is. But what I'd like to touch base on first of all is my Facebook Live from earlier on today. Maybe you saw it. I know a couple of you have seen it because we've had a bit of a chat on that already today, and that was very emotional. And what a day that is. And I really felt like what this is all about, the community of being able to share these videos and share these experiences and what I'm seeing, and in turn what you're seeing, what we share, how it can really help us connect and understand each other, and also provide solutions and insights for one another, and also support. You know, it's such a big thing, giving each other support. We sometimes don't give enough to each other in that way because we think we're doing all right. You know, you look like you're doing all right, and then someone breaks down, starts crying, and you understand, wow, yeah, okay, they're in a different space. I get it. So that support is always really important. Ben, good to see you, mate. Happy you was around earlier on as well. So health, wealth, life, which I touched on the video yesterday. What is health, wealth, life? And it's about sharpening your mind and defining your body. Maybe you're like me and you like that. You know, you can relate to that. Maybe you want that for you as well, to sharpen your mind every day. Do something, do things, do techniques, do tools to sharpen your mind every day and define your body. And we can do that over time by applying certain principles and techniques. And that's the gist of what this is all about, and what this talk is all about, and this training is all about. So what I wanted to ask was, if you've been through a similar experience as what I shared today, so if you haven't seen it, have a look. It'll be the video before this. If you're watching on Facebook, it will just be the video before this, basically. And it also goes out on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. Sarah, how are you? So the posts will be all over the place, but you'll be able to find them. But check that out. And if you've and those of you who saw it earlier on, if you've been through something similar where something was just taken away so quickly, maybe your job, maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was your car, maybe it was something else, but whatever it was, if it was taken away so quickly, what was your experience, and what did you find? What did you learn? Did you end up in a better place? An amazing story. I was standing outside the gym after I filmed that video for about 40 minutes. I couldn't get a taxi or a courier service to take my cabinet, and Ben, you know, you were there just before. We were trying to get somewhere. Couldn't get someone to take the cabinet or the bags. You know, I had loads of bags, and I had Wilson with me. Wilson's my ball. If you've seen the film with Tom Hanks, Castaway, that's where his name's from. But everyone knows him in the gym. I had him all outside. Anyway, can't get someone. I'm half flagging down now people who are driving past in vans. And anyway, a guy pulls up opposite. I run over to him and I say, "Excuse me, mate, do you want a job? Can take 5 minutes." He ends up saying, "I've got some deliveries, but I'll come and see you." He comes over. Long story short, he takes the cabinet, takes all my stuff, and we drive to it. His name's Jeffrey. We had an amazing conversation, connected. He's a hard-working guy. He's got 2 kids. Seemed like one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Told me a similar story, that he was working in a suit shop. They were making suits or something like that. It was something to do with retail. Went in one day, bam, gone. Told them all to get out. So like, direct, you know, such a similar story, and we connected on that level. He's got 2 kids, I've got a 6-month-old, so we're connected on this level and seeing how we're working so hard and trying to figure it all out and run a family life and so on and so forth. So we've connected. We're now chatting, and we're talking about other things. So I'm going to see if I can help him in any way at all, and never know, he may be able to help me in some ways. He already helped me out today and dropped me down the road, took that there. So I digress. So that's a little story, catch up about today. I know you guys saw some of that, but what I want to talk about today is this, and it relates to everything I've just talked about. So 30 days of pay, what is that? Here's the question. How much would you pay someone to do what you've done for the past 30 days? Rosella, good to see you. how much would you pay someone to do what you've done in the past 30 days? Now, it's not, like, try and be honest here. You might think I want 10K. I really want to get paid 10K. I want to earn 10K a month. Yeah, that might be what we want to earn, but how much would you actually pay someone? Imagine you've got someone in front of you saying, right, I've done this, this, and this all this week. All the stuff you've done for the last month, the last 30 days, how much would you pay them? And you had to really negotiate, and you had to pay them cash or make the transfer now. How much would you pay them? Yeah, so Noz, please share that. Please share your story about the similar thing that I've been through, and all the guys we've moved out of our gym died. You know the story. Been talking about it, been sharing it with you. Please share, what you found. What did you learn from it? Are you in a better place now? Are you looking back and thinking, you know what, that was for a good reason? That's what I said to Jeffrey, the guy who gave me the lift in the van today. I said to him, do you think now that you're through all of that and you're in this space, do you think that was a good thing? That lead you to somewhere even better? And he said, yeah, absolutely. I'm self-employed now. I'm still working really hard, but I'm self-employed and I've got my own time and so on. So it's interesting. We're all of us who are dispersed out the gym now are out looking and thinking, gee, what's going on? Everything's uncertain. But maybe we're going to look back in 6 months' time and think, wow, that was a crazy, exciting time. But we're in such a better place for it. Sue, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the coffee. So yeah, share about that. Are you in a better place? Did that lead you somewhere that you didn't think you could get to right now? Was that positive? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's negative. Maybe you wish you were still back there. I don't know. Share. So anyway, going back to the question, what would you pay someone? How much would you pay someone to do what you've done for the past 30 days? It's a really good question, and just sit down and think it out for a moment through your head and be honest with yourself. Maybe when you get off this video and just think about it. How much would you pay yourself? So the reason why I asked this question is because it really highlights something to me when I went through it as an exercise, and I thought, wow, can I up my game? If I really had to pay, if I was stepped out of myself and thought, right, I've got to pay this person for everything they do, how effective are they? Not looking busy, but actually being effective. How much would I pay me? I might want 10K, but have I done 10K's worth of effectiveness work, or have I made an impact on enough people's lives to warrant, wow, you've done some good stuff this last 30 days. You deserve $1 million. You deserve 100K. So yes, you're in a better place, Raj, because I got married, moved to England, had my son, my 3-5, and I'm going happy. Cool. So much better things. And did that experience give you the space for all these things, these positives, to come into your life? I would assume that they did, and it gave you that space and that mindset to allow that to happen, those things. So how much would you pay yourself? Give me some ideas. What would you pay yourself for the past 30 days? Let me know. Food for thought, yes, very good food for thought. So the reason why I asked that question is because when you process this and you think, 100 quid, you think, wow, I really haven't done enough the last 30 days. Or I've been really busy doing things that didn't create enough impact, weren't sharing enough, weren't giving enough, were maybe a little bit selfish. Who knows what it was? But it gets you to think about these things in that way. So think about that and maybe share. If you're brave enough, if you have enough courage, if you're open enough, pop a number in there and we can have a talk about that. How much would I think I got paid? Geez, I've done so much in the last week. It's been crazy. Honestly, cash, being quieter. I've put a lot of blogs out. Maybe 1,500 to maybe 1,500 to 2,500. Maybe I can up my game. I had a lot of distractions this last week, particularly, but. How much would I pay? It depends how they're going to work it out. I don't know how effective I've been. I've done my best, and that's all we can do, but maybe 1,500 to 2,500. And I want to get that up. I want to get that up to 10,000. So how much would you pay? If you were paying someone for your body transformation, how hard have you worked on your body transformation? Your diet, your strict, and your training, and your hard, and your sleep, and your nutrition, everything. How much would you pay them? Because you're thinking, whoa, you're going to get me in this body transformation quick. I'll pay you the money to do it for me quick. Aiden, happy to have you on board. Sure, I'll do that after Adriana. Maybe you can step it up in the gym. Maybe you can step it up in your business. Maybe you can step it up in your relationships. Imagine you were paying someone who's going to take care of all your relationships. How much would you pay him? In fact, I'd probably pay myself about 3K this month, this last 30 days, in terms of relationships. I've really worked hard on all my relationships and actually felt much more settled and satisfied with my life. I've actually felt much more on an even keel because my focus has been more about relationships and having rapport with people and keeping those relationships because they're so important. They're more important than anything. You know, it's always not what you know, it's who you know. Or some of the time it's not what you know, it's who you know. Or maybe most of the time. You get what I mean. So, yeah, how much would you pay? Pop it in. Please share. If you're watching this as recording, I will see all the messages and I will reply. So let's have that conversation. Or message me, as some people have, directly, privately, and we'll have continued conversation and see if we can get some breakthroughs and have some improvements and create a little bit more happiness. That's what it's all about, right? So it's all about happiness. What I do is provide techniques and systems and trainings around generating more happiness. And what that looks like is personal training, self-development coaching, health wealth coaching. You know, do you want to get involved? Simple as that. And that's it for today. That's it for today. How much would you pay someone to do what you've done for the last 30 days? Keep it all in mind. Okay, we'll stay in touch. Stay tuned. There won't be enough money in the world for my transformation mentally. Well, amazing. That's fantastic. So it's priceless. Priceless, Noz. Amazing. Keep that going. How can you keep generating that, keep that going? Maybe it's teaching that to others. Yeah, sharing what you've learned. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe. Who knows? You tell me. So, happy to have you all in. Great to see you. If you liked or resonated with anything that I said, please share. Press the share button at any point and give me some thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It lets me know that I'm on the right track and I'm helping you guys out as well as learning and living myself. So, living into a better me every day. So this is all about bringing out our personal best, right? Sharpen the mind, define the body. That's what we're here for. Okay, that's it. Have an amazing evening. Take amazing care of yourself and everyone around you. Remember, happy is a skill that you can learn, and this is a better way to bring out your personal best. Let's go get some health wealth. Let's take the world with us. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Take great care.